Welcome back, everybody. It's good to see all your faces and your clicks on the webpage. I'm so glad that you're participating in this, and I'm excited for what's to come. So today we're going to continue working with the body, and we're going to work with the mind's tendency to label things as pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And what the mind does with those three things: if it's pleasant, we tend to kind of cling to it. If it's unpleasant, we usually try to push it away. And if it's neutral, often the mind will get kind of bored and either we'll doze off or we'll just kind of start thinking about lots of other stuff. And so we'll do a body scan today with those three things in mind. Okay, so I'll ring the bell. You go ahead and get in your posture. So letting the body come to stillness. Settling in. Making any adjustments necessary to get comfortable in the posture. Feeling supported by the ground, our feet touching the earth, or perhaps in our laps, sitting cross-legged, our sit bones or bottoms touching the chairs or the cushions. And coming up the spine, inviting a sense of alertness and awareness. A posture with a straight back that's not strained. Just enough effort to feel comfortable and alert. And an open heart, an open chest. Maybe even rolling the shoulders back if that helps to facilitate this openness. And finally inviting in a sense of relaxation and calm. Letting go of any holding, any tightness. Just letting the body relax into the present moment, into awareness. And just taking some time to walk yourself through a body scan, starting with the toes and heading up the legs to the torso and to the head, going at your own pace, paying attention to what sensations you notice in each area of the body. Maybe there's some warmth or coolness. Maybe there's some tightness. Perhaps there's some comfort or discomfort. Or maybe there's not much of a sensation at all. Just noticing what's there, not needing it to be a certain way, allowing. Welcoming whatever is. as you continue on this body scan, see if you can locate one area of the body that's particularly uncomfortable, that's calling out to you. Maybe it's a strained knee, or a tight shoulder, or a tight back. And just take some time to really investigate and explore what sensations are there. Just being with the sensations, not needing them to change. Maybe there's a tingling, or maybe it's a stabbing, or maybe it's a tightness or a warmth. It's radiating in one direction or another. Just noticing what's there and watching if it changes at all with our attention. Maybe the stabbing skips a beat, or the tingling seems to have little pauses in between it. Letting all of the attention rest on these sensations. And noticing also if the mind and the rest of the body is pushing against this, not wanting it to be there. Notice if there's any story in the mind. This isn't okay. I'm going to be in pain for this entire meditation. Why is she making us pay attention to the painful parts? I'm not any good at meditating. My knee hurts all the time. Just noticing these stories and recognizing them. Seeing if we can let them go for now and just pay attention to the unpleasant sensations. And even inviting in a sense of relaxation. See if we can breathe into that spot. And maybe see if we can relax the rest of the body, if there's any tension against this one place. Oftentimes we brace ourselves against the pain that we have, when really it just wants to be felt. So bringing our attention back to the breath, and just taking some time to breathe, and notice the sensation of the breath as it comes in and out. And seeing if we can find a place in the body that's especially comfortable, that feels really good right now. Maybe it's a yummy looseness in a knee. Or maybe the shoulders feel especially relaxed today. Or maybe your left toe feels really good. Just investigating what this pleasant sensation feels like. Maybe there's a sense of lightness, coolness, or warmth, a light tingling. And notice if the mind is tending to cling to this, trying to hold on to this pleasant sensation. If you see this happening in your mind, see if you can take a breath and just relax into enjoying the pleasant sensation. Just letting it be there and soaking it in. And remembering that this pleasant sensation in the body is happening at the same time in the same body where that unpleasant sensation was. And bringing the attention back to the breath for now. Steadying the breath, steadying the mind. See if you can locate an area that feels kind of neutral. It's not necessarily unpleasant or in discomfort, and it's not necessarily very comfortable or pleasant. In fact, this might be kind of hard to find. It's just kind of an area of, there it is. So locating an area like that, seeing if we can really explore if there's any sensation there at all. And if there's not, feeling what it feels like to not have a sensation there. And noticing the mind's tendency to get bored or lazy, or maybe push against this saying, there's nothing to feel, I don't want to pay attention to that. But just being with it anyway. And finally coming back to the breath. And just feeling the breath in the body. If there are any areas of the body that are calling for attention, let your attention rest on those areas, investigating with a sense of exploration, curiosity, and maybe even offering some gratitude to those areas for giving us something to pay attention to during this meditation. And sending yourself some gratitude for keeping with it through these weeks of meditation, through the discomfort, any unpleasantness. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Take some time right now to just notice how your body's feeling. Notice what's going on. Did the pain or unpleasantness shift as soon as the bell rang? Oftentimes, if I have a pain in my shoulder, it'll go away as soon as the meditation ends. Or maybe it hasn't changed. Notice that too. And I encourage you to take some time today and during the week to just check in with the body and see what's going on. Notice how it's feeling. Maybe feel your feet on the floor. Feel the sensation of water going over your hands as you wash your hands or wash the dishes. Just see what it feels like to be in your skin. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.